Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Those who've been rocking with me, I know I have a slight few subscribers that have been watching me for a while now. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys so much. I do plan on continuing to elevate here and move things forward. So I want to try this approach of doing monthly readings. I'm going to do monthly because y'all not about to harass me for weekly ones and stuff like that. My energy is very precious to me. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have them set up as elements first. So there'll be a general message for each element. And then I'm going to break it down to each sign. And each sign is going to get about 6 cards, depending if I need clarifiers. Just kind of get like a message out there for you guys. I'm not trying to go way into depth just yet. I'm going to try to go as deep as I can, but for this being my first time trying this out, I kind of want to see and get the hang of how everything's going to work. I do have a setup in my room, but something just told me to do this now, do it right here. And I'm very much a listener. I'm learning to listen even more because, yeah, I have a very stubborn issue, being that I am a Leo. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this will be for my fire signs. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Psychic Oracle deck to get a general message for my fire signs. And then I'll go ahead and get started on each individual sign. I don't know exactly what I do with my romance angel cards. I've been moving around a lot with my cards in my backpack and stuff, but they're not in my backpack, so I'm a little upset about that. But I guess that means that they're not meant for me to use them right now. I'm learning to trust, like I was saying, my intuition. I mean, I've gotten way better because before I would just be like, I'm going to do what I want to do. But now it's just kind of like, all right, guys, I'm going to listen. I am going to listen. So this would be a reading for my sun signs, my risings, and my moons. I don't want to touch on Venus because Venus is very different. Oh, look. This card literally just slid out. So I'm going to just use this. That's why. It just literally just slid out, which is intuition. And I was just saying how I need to start trusting my intuition a little bit more. I am a fire sign, rising, and sun sign. So it's funny that this card popped up. And then I have the Stand Your Ground too. This card is at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to just take both of these messages. I'm going to let them resonate with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning from the booklet because sometimes there's messages in the booklet that we need to hear. Rather than my interpretation, sometimes my interpretation is for you to listen and hear, but sometimes the booklet gives you a little bit more insight that might resonate with you on a whole different level. All right, so intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world, vying your every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that the intuition is knocking on your door. Didn't I say that I was going to start trusting my intuition a little bit more? Boom, it's funny how this just happened. Just put that out there. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within, turn inward, where you'll find the solutions and viable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use your trust your intuition, When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. All right, so intuition. Keep that right there for you guys. Eventually, I'm going to figure out how to, like, understand this is my first video. And then I'm going to go ahead and read this Stand Your Ground card as well. I'm being called to read that one as well. I usually don't read both of them, but I'm going to read both of them because I feel like they have messages for my hair fire signs. Oh, I used to hate that, but somehow it's been embedded. Like, how sway? So this is this number 7 card. Another thing I'm getting is twos. A lot of y'all might be seeing twos and 5s. I'm not really seeing 7 because I don't know. I'm not really seeing 7, which the Stand Your Ground card is a 7 card, or whatnot. So I'm going to read it. This card comes at a time when you're being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. But know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground. No matter how hard or formidable things may appear, don't surrender or give up the control you have. Be brave and stay true to your core, life values, and belief systems, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and arduous yet ultimately hard won victory. All right. So those are going to be the general messages for my fire signs. And so I'm going to go ahead and tap into each. I need to learn how to stop saying I'm going to tap into each fire sign. All right. So we're going to start with Aries. My left here, Aries. Eventually, I'm going to start getting cuter for you guys. It's only 12 o'clock. It's midnight here. But I don't know, for some reason, I said I was going to get these done today. And I just got them. I'm getting them done. Spirit just kind of has me. They have been having me in like a weird energy lately. Like, I don't know. My energy has just been a little weird. Like, I got like a boost of energy. But then I'd be like tired sleep. It's interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And move this over here so you guys can see the cards. Alright. So what messages do you have for my Aries? What's the messages for Aries? I feel like y'all are kind of all over the place, Aries. But it's not much of like it's about your happiness. It's just kind of like you're in like a rut type of energy is what I'm getting now. Definitely has to do with some kind of soulmate, or it could be sometimes a relationship with yourself. Let's see, I'll take this one too. I got one flip around, so I'll go ahead and give you guys this. I got the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles as the leading card right here. The first card that I got was a 10 of Cups. If I can figure it. The 10 of Cups. Try to get it more. The 7 of Swords. Oh. Getting away with some things. 2 of Cups, that's the thing. Some type of deception that's going on. Got the tradition with these cards. These are my goddess decks. So, I haven't been showing this camera on this one. Let me show 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and 2 of Cups. Got the Prince of Cups, and then Transformation. So the thing about my goddess decks is about instead of it having like major arcanas as goddesses, so it kind of has the same meanings of them, but as well it also brings in like goddesses and stuff of that nature. So the kind of energy that I'm getting from this, a lot of you guys are wishing for things to kind of happen more in a happier place, in a happier state for you guys. You kind of want your 10 of cups, which is basically like your ultimate ending. You want things to just kind of transform more, be more of you, be more open, be more receptive, especially when it's cups. It's about nurturing yourself, feelings and emotions of that nature. But with this 7 of swords, I'm kind of getting like some of you guys are like getting away with sneaky behavior, doing kind of things that are from more of your past, and a lot of that too has to do with your mental state kind of getting in the way of your happiness, getting in the way of your 2 of cups type of energy, which could be loving yourself or loving somebody else depending on your situation. Of course, this is going to be a general reading for my Aries, so however it resonates with you, take it or leave it in a sense. But yeah, with the 7 of swords, I'm getting a lot of you guys are afraid to kind of move forward, or kind of afraid. It's kind of like you see your happiness, you can picture it from afar, but you're kind of scared to grasp it, and you have a lot of things from your past that's kind of stopping you from moving forward. But your intuition is telling you to move forward. Your body is telling you to stand your ground. You are being told to get it together, balance yourself out. With the 2 of cups also, I'm getting to balance your yin and your yang, balance your masculine and your feminine energy. That's very important, especially in life. A lot of it might go against your tradition, is what I am seeing with this tradition card here, but I'm also seeing it as kind of stepping more back into your holy self, your wise self, stepping more back into your spiritual self. For some of you guys, it might be your religious self, in a sense, and you will kind of have this energy just kind of very light coming towards you. But things are going to start transforming for you once you start to acknowledge the things in your life and kind of be more receptive to the things that are coming towards you. I do see it's going to be a very emotional type of month for you in June right now. You will be dealing with things that you've kind of put to the side. You've kind of just like let it happen, you know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of let it happen and didn't really stand for what you believed in a sense. With the 8 of Pentacles though, I'm seeing a lot of artistic. I had this card earlier this week because I do my little weeklies. I do random cards on Instagram. And so I got the 8 of Pentacles this week as well, which is just kind of stepping more into your creative power, and everything you've been kind of working towards. It's like coming towards you. It's going to come your way is what I am getting here. All right, so that's... Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, I pretty much think that wraps up my Aries. An advice card for my Aries. I guess I'll do you guys, I'm like, what did I do on my back? That's friends. Let me an advice card for my Aries. Advice card for my Aries. Alright, if nothing pops up, every time I say that, and I got 3 more cards. I got the 3 of Staves, the King of Staves, and the 5 of Swords. So my advice to you, Aries, is you know which direction you want to go, and it's more about standing in your power. A lot of you guys need to step more into your creative side to move forward in life, and stop letting things from the past hold you back, and stop looking at things that you may have felt you got away with or people got away with, because you have to start thinking for the now and not of the past. All right, boom. All right, so I'm gonna do my Leos next. My lioness, my lions. All right. messages we got from my lions. So I got strength. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Ten of Staves. Oh. And the Prince of Cups. Alright, so I'm gonna read these first and I'm gonna go ahead and finish the next three of these. So a lot of you guys do have the strength to move forward. You have all the power and energy that you need to move things forward. A lot of you guys are wanting this love. It's a love interest of somebody that's coming in or wants to come in, or it's already there, but a lot of what has happened in the past is stopping you from moving forward or actually accepting this offer. It's not exactly what you want to be offered, but it's a nice offering. It's something that's very light, very easy going. And it's just kind of like a lot of the past is stopping you from moving forward. But I do kind of see you moving forward into this, especially with Oya here. Oya is very strong. She's the mother of the goddess of just kind of like storms and stuff of that nature. So it's just like you have that power, you have that strength. And it's funny that these two fire sign cards popped up with the Prince of Cups. It could be a water sign, but I don't really want to be like, oh, it's a water sign. It's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, because a lot of signs are very fluid. For example, like I'm a Leo, but I'm also a Scorpio moon. So it could be like, Scorpio, but it could be like their moon sign or like their Venus sign, stuff of that nature. But I mean, if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it don't. It is what it is. You feel me? But yeah, something's telling me to read. Let me see. The Oya card. I don't know why I didn't read any of the goddesses for Aries. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Intuitions, Intuition, like I said earlier. Intuition. Let's see. So Oya, the Yoruba goddess of the Niger River, is considered a patroness of a female leadership and strength. Because of this, women will often ask her the right words to gain. Because of this, women will often ask her for the right words to gain power. See, and that's also what I'm getting, is just like a lot of Leos right now are trying to manifest something, but it's just like you're blocking your own manifestation, which is funny. But you're slowly kind of opening up to the things, opening up to what the possibilities of the Prince of Cups. The meaning of the Strength card is to create peace between opposing forces. These forces may be inside you or personified in a situation. Tame them. You have the strength. Like I said, like I feel like Leos do have the strength right now to kind of move forward, but it's just kind of like I feel like a lot of us or a lot of Leos are just kind of still stuck within the past. I don't know. This Ten of Staves is giving me like past energy. But I do see it as like a rising sunshine. It's just kind of like, you see how this is bent right here? This staves is kind of bent right here. It's kind of like that's kind of where you were, but now it's just kind of like you're standing on your ground, and then you see the sun sign, the sun right here. So it's just kind of like you're radiating, you're still growing. You may have been bent, but things are going to move forward. It's just kind of what I'm getting from that. I've never actually looked at that card like that. I don't know, some of my people that do tarot, we all have different interpretations. I would say that much. Yeah, everybody has their own interpretation, but they all kind of have like, the understanding of what those cards kind of are. And then this being a different deck, you kind of pick up different messages from different decks. I still use my original tarot card and be looking at things like, I never noticed that was there. pretty interesting. Alright, spirits. What other messages do you have for Leo? Like 5 of Cups. Born scared. A lot of you guys aren't going to accept this cup. And it's just because you still have a lot of new things that you need. You still have a lot of things you're kind of working through. Like I said, a lot of Leos are busy looking at the past. Old emotions, things that don't really matter anymore. It's just like you too busy stuck on X, Y, and Z over here who hasn't even hit you up in like who knows how long. But it's just like you're still kind of stuck on that possibility, or just kind of stuck on what they can get you, or just kind of stuck on like what they used to do with you, or you're just kind of stuck in the past or how they hurt you. I kind of get like you're stuck in your feelings from the past, which is kind of blocking this new beginning. So I got the 5 of Cups. And then I got beginnings. Beginnings with Tara. And the 4 of Swords. So a lot of you guys have been in your head a lot about this situation. Have kind of almost been in your feelings about the situation. But also, I want to step back into the general message from my fire signs, which is kind of being into your intuition and standing your ground, and how important that can be in this decision making that you're kind of in, because it's just kind of like for some of my Leos here, your intuition is telling you to start. Your intuition is telling you that this is a nice start. This is a new beginning. It's a good time for this and that, and to stand. And a lot of you guys, you're being called to stand your ground. Like if this person is not giving you what you need, then it's just kind of like they can get the boot, you know. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. So just kind of, this is more on your own kind of discernment. Because I do see people walking towards the 2 of Cups, and then I do see people still looking back at the 3 of Cups. So it's just kind of like, for a lot of you guys, it could be some past people. For a lot of you guys, it's a new person. For a lot of you guys, you just kind of have to understand and really trust your intuition and stand your ground. If you have to lay down rules, lay down rules. But if you really want to stop getting stuck in the same cycle, stop getting stuck in the same situations, then you have to stand your ground. It's very important for you to stand your ground right now. But it's a good time for you to sit back and kind of just allow things to kind of play out, kind of go with the flow, and just have more of an understanding of where you're going. But with the new beginnings, I do want to read this card. Like I said, I kind of want to read the Goddess's card so I can kind of learn the Goddesses a little bit more. And also this is like the... But a lot of you guys are in a good space. This is what I'm seeing. A lot of you guys kind of understand your strength. A lot of you guys kind of understand where you're sitting at. Another message that I'm getting for my Leos is, have y'all heard the saying, stand for something or you'll fall for anything? Boom. Somebody needs to hear that. So with the beginnings card, Tara, she is the Tibetans believe that the goddess Tara has a power to heal all sorrows and grant all wishes. Tara is honored as the protectress against the many fears that block men and women from living in happiness and harmony. The meaning of Tara is, which is the beginnings card, innocence, which protects new beginnings, optimism, innocent, and trust, which is kind of like I was saying. Like I kind of feel like you just kind of have to trust these new beginnings and allow things to just kind of happen for you. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, I'm going to pull the top card. Whoa, look at this. 2 of Swords. Yeah. A lot of you guys have a decision to make, and my advice to you is to sit back, meditate, and listen. I'm getting that you need to sit in a quiet space and listen to exactly what you need to do. And stay out of your head, because swords are about mental cards. A lot of you guys are in your heads a lot. and you need to kind of separate yourself and separate your emotions, separate your mental, and kind of sit down and see where you want things to be. But you do have a decision to make. Don't be a fool. Don't be blind. Red flags are real. But yes, intuition and stand your ground. All right. So last but not least, do my Saggies, my Saggies. See, I have a love-hate with Sagittarius because I am a Sag rising. And then my mom is a Sag sun. But Sagittarius are just very free-spirited. Like, if Sagittarius was... Sagittarius is like the watered-down version of fire signs. Like, they're still fiery, but, like, they're very just loofy. And for people that know me know I'll be in my own little world. Be in my own little spirits over her. Alright, so what messages do we have for my Sagittarius? Spirit, what messages do we have for Sag? Okay. See some happiness. I see some happiness and decisions that need to be made. But y'all are headed towards the right decisions. Alright, so first 3 cards I got was the 3 of Cups, 2 of Staves, and then the 5 of Pentacles. So I do see happiness. I do see celebrations for a lot of you guys. You are starting a new job or starting a new adventure is what I'm getting. And a lot of you guys are facing the right directions in which way you need to go. But you also have somebody or something that's holding you back. A lot of your energy is being pulled back from you. It could be another person. It could be what you are actually investing your time in. It could be... a lot of you guys are just very aloof. That's funny I said that earlier about me being aloof, but a lot of you guys are being airy to a situation or direction that you need to be heading into, but you just kind of choosing not to. But I do see some celebration coming within it. It's just more about you walking towards it. I see a lot of you people, I see a lot of you Sagittariuses are going to start making the right direction towards where you need to be going, but it's gonna take a lot of healing. I see a lot of you guys are healing from a lot. A lot of you guys are healing from parental issues. A lot of you guys are healing from things that you refused to take care of in the past, and it just kind of like starting to catch up on you is what I'm getting. A lot of you guys are having to watch over somebody that's elderly of you, or somebody that you didn't really plan on taking care of, but it's just kind of like you're being asked to by the universe to take care of this person. Now, I'm not saying take care of no dude, take care of no female that you're messing around with. This seems more like a family type of affair. It might be a friend, but it's going to be more of like a friend that's like a sister in a sense. You get what I'm saying? But it is a family. I see family, a lot of family going on here. And a lot of decision making for everybody. I've kind of been having the balance. And then I noticed with the undercard of this, it's the balance as well. So let me go ahead and see what else I might get for my Sagittarius here. I apologize. A lot of you guys might be a little heartbroken too. And you need to walk away from things that are heartbreaking you. And heartbreak doesn't necessarily have to be another person. It could be a situation that you're in. It could be a place that you're in your life. A lot of y'all need to break up with the lifestyle that you have right now. I don't know where that just came from, but your lifestyle that you are having right now, you need to break up with. Whoever needed that. Let's see. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Got the moon. A lot of you guys are just hiding within yourself. But you need to trust your intuition too, because the moon card is about intuition. Y'all really sticking this intuition and standing your ground. Let's see, spirits. What messages do you have for my Sagittarius? Ooh. A lot of y'all need to start opening up that mouth and start speaking. Start speaking. A lot of y'all are not speaking how you truly see things, because it's not necessarily how you feel things, it's how you are seeing things, how you're mentally seeing things. Y'all got an extra card. So I got the Queen of Swords and I have the Queen of Staves. And the Seven of Swords kind of popped out too behind it. But yeah, a lot of you guys need to kind of start speaking a little bit more about the things that you want, about the things that you need, about things that have been bugging you, about things that's just been fucking you up. Your energy is kind of in a good place, because your cards aren't all over the place, but it's things that is bothering you. It's clearly things that are bothering you, and you're really just watching the fools be the fools, and you need to speak. A lot of you are being called to speak. A lot of you are being called to be more into your creative energy too, especially with this Queen of Staves right here, which is a fire sign. She's this is where you need to be. Not more, but like with the Queen of Staves, this is Sag, Leo, and Aries card. So she's very creative. She's about moving forward. She's about getting shit done. And the Queen of Swords is more about speaking more. Like the Queen of Swords, I see her more as just a professional woman. Let's say more like because I know like the males are kind of like lawyers in a sense. So we're going to get a little feminist here. We're going to do a female lawyer. You know, she's just very about her shit. Like, it's just kind of like, this is what I'm saying, this is what I mean, and this is what's going to happen. And I feel like that's the type of energy that Sagittarius need to have, especially with the Queen of Staves right next to it. It's just like, I'm going to say what I have to say, and you're going to listen. This is what's going to happen. A lot of you guys have secrets that are going to start coming out too, from a situation that's going to hit you left. Could be from an air sign. Yes, could be from an air sign is what I'm getting. But a lot of you guys are going to go seeking it too. So don't go seeking for things you're not ready to open. A lot of people are going to start opening a Pandora's box. It's what I'm seeing. Oh, y'all got an interesting kind of reading over here. That could be why the Three of Cups is there too, because it's just like it's a reunion of people. So it's a reunion of people that's probably going to start opening things up for you. A lot of you people might get sat down for intervention is what I'm getting to. Damn, Saggies, what are y'all going through? Let me read the moon card off of here, because it is Diana, the goddess Diana, dirty Diana. Oh. All right. So in ancient Rome, Diana was honored as a goddess of the moon, as well as the wild forests and animals. The changing moon reflects the cycles of the nature of life. The meaning of the card is support a woman who truly care for you, intuition, the receptive aspects of divine feminine, and intense dream. See, this intuition thing, y'all, all of my fire signs have really been hitting intuition. But yeah, I'm also getting, now that I have like the intense dreams as well, because I know I've been having hella intense dreams. A lot of your dreams are going to come with this new moon is what I'm getting. And a lot of it's going to open up things that you are not ready to open up, but that needs to be opened up is what I'm getting. All right. So this is for my Saggies. And so I'm going to do a Mother Peace deck to close out the reading. A Mother Peace card to close out my reading with my fire signs. If you like what you saw, feel free. If you like what you saw. If you would like a personal reading, my website is QueensLoveBlog. It will be in the description box. If you could please like and subscribe and comment as well. I know I didn't say that at the beginning. I'm new to this, but I'm about to be true to this. Because I feel like I have messages for my people, and I'm trying to get them out there. Okay. These are one of my favorite decks that I rarely work with because they're pretty intense. But they're very relaxing too. Like they're just very. It's just like, oh, I needed that. You know, type of feel, right? So let's see. What messages do you have for fire signs? Son of Cups, Son of Cups, Son of Cups, and it came in reverse. So when these cards come in reverse, they actually mean something. So when these come in reverse, it means that the energy of the card is blocked, or what's happening is felt unconsciously. Because these cards, they kind of go into sideways, tilted to the right, tilted to the left, reverse, you know. But this one actually came out in super reverse, the Son of Cups. So this will be the final message for my fire signs. I don't know why I be doing this. Oh, here it goes. I'm like, where are the cups? So Son of Cups is meditation, music, messages from the unconscious. So for my fire signs, you are being called to meditate, follow your intuition, and stand your ground. All right? Love you guys.